So you can see, pulled the exhaust off right from the downpipe here, separated that. Here is our oil pump in the inside of this engine. So what we found was it's really clean. Welcome to Brown's Rod and Custom, your home for street rods, muscle cars, and Volkswagen content. This is my dad, Big Ron. He's our body man and fabricator. This is my beautiful wife, Megan, our editor-in-chief and supporter. And this is me, Adam, the designer and mechanic for our projects. If you find our videos helpful, like and subscribe for more content. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. Happy Saturday. It's October 11th. It is 5 minutes after 10 o'clock. And we are going to be doing a couple things today. So one of them is right here and the other is right here. So very different things. So what I'm going to do is jack this car up, take it off the rollers. I'm going to block the back wheels, jack the front up, put it on jack stands as high as I can get it, and start by draining the oil. And then I'm probably going to take the downpipe off, and then because it runs across the oil pan, and then I'm going to drop the oil pan, and we're going to see what this thing tells us. I'm not necessarily doing anything other than that today. To this, I just need to get a parts list, right? And just a general idea of what I think I'm going to need to get, which we all know will be the initial parts order, which will probably be multiple parts orders before this is all said and done. But that's the plan, because what I want to do here is get a parts list, get that to my wife so she can understand how much it's going to cost, and then she can tell me when to order the parts. I'll get everything here, and when I come back from Cincinnati next week, we will then dive into timing chain, oil pump chain, oil pump, oil pan, valve cover, coil packs, yeah, and probably a slew of other things as we go. So that's what's going to happen here. So right now it's just kind of exploratory, couple minutes here this morning, see where we get, and then we are going to jump right back on our 1958 Chevy Apache frame. We will be live again. I'm going to leave the frame. I'm not going to flip it upside down again, or yet, I should say. We're going to leave it just like this, and I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to hit these spots, and then come to here, and I'm going to hit this spot. I want to finish the frame rails, and then finish the cross members on this side, and then start on the inside of the frame rails, this here, and with the flappy paddles and right angles and all that, and really see what I'm up against when it comes to that. So I can get a lot of it, I think, pretty easily. Some of these might be a challenge, like some of these areas in here. This should be all right, I think. Honestly, one of the hardest spots might be right here, because I don't know, we'll see. I'll have to do something there. But that is the plan. Try to continue to get this frame to bare metal. Probably today and tomorrow kind of thing, to get this totally where it needs to be so that we can metal condition it and get ready for primer. But that's kind of where we're at. Also, while it's up like this, I'm going to see if Big Ron will grind off these rivets, and we can pound these out and get to where this cross member is removable and where we just bolt it in and out with bolts.
We can go ahead and bolt this.
And then we'll also bolt this one in as well. So that, we're good, because you can see where there was a rivet here and a rivet here that's no longer there. That's because the rear shackle leaf spring mount was right here. So it went through this. So we just got to make sure that cross member doesn't move, because the last thing we want is this frame getting out of alignment here, getting a wobbly jaw. So that's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to jump on this Mini Cooper here real quick and do that. I will try to get you more action shots of me and Ron working on this frame today. I know I didn't so much yesterday, but there is a video. All my lives become videos. So you can go back and watch the entire strip this to bare metal that we're at so far, and see what that looks like. So, all right, guys, stay tuned. If you're watching this, please like and subscribe, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so got it up in the air. I took the intake off, which went back here and kind of came around, intake tube. Took that off. First time I really checked the air filter. Yep, terrible. So definitely need an air filter. But what I'm up against here, what we're going to be dealing with this morning, is this. Jesus, Ron. That's the oil pan, but it comes across, and this is in the way. So I got to unhook this down pipe here somehow. I'm hoping just this and back there, so that I can get the oil pan out, but you see all the oil dripping off here. Yeah. It's gonna be exciting, boys. It's gonna be so exciting. So underneath the car actually looks really good, other than the oil. So I gotta get the oil figured out. So that's what we're doing. Just thought I'd show you. We're you know, living the dream. Engine bay, you know, I'm kind of stacking parts in the back that are useful, cleaning them up. And here's the intake tube, and this is the actual air filter intake. I am going to clean the map sensor before I put it back in. There's a new valve cover. Let's do this. There's a new valve cover, coil packs, all the things ready to go back in. I just haven't got there yet because of all the other problems. So, you know, see what we can do to get this Mini back to at least par. Go from there. Alright guys, stay tuned. I'm going to start figuring out the exhaust under here, getting that out of the way and getting this oil pan off and getting the oil drained. And trying to make something of this real quick so I can get over here. So stay tuned. Okay guys, we're back on the Mini. Here's where we're at. I pulled the oil pan. It's clean. Nothing in it, no debris, no metal shavings, no nothing. Got lucky. Okay. We're gonna go underneath here real quick. Hold on a second. Let me get myself down here. Hold on. So you can see, pulled the exhaust off right from the downpipe here, separated that. Here is our oil pump in the inside of this engine. So what we found was it's really clean. So really happy with that. We got the pan here just catching oil, but that screen I was telling you about is right in there where I'm shining the light, and I don't see any debris whatsoever in that. And I know this oil pump works, so I'm not going to change it. But what I am going to do right now is to bolt the oil pan back on without a gasket or anything. All I'm trying to do is just seal this up a little bit so nothing gets in it and contaminates the engine. And then I've got a whole bunch of work to do. I got to take the wheel off, fender liner, headlight, all kinds of stuff. Actually, let me show you. Hold on. I'm getting up here. Turn the flashlight off. So basically, we need to gain access here. So headlight's going to come out, wheel, fender liner. Then we're going to take this off, okay, all the way across. So we'll have to loosen up all of this, pull this forward, and this whole bar system will come off. And then that will give us access to the motor mounts, which are right here. Then I need to take the cold side intake tube off, intercooler tube. I need to take that off, Also need to get to that one down there on the throttle body, get that off, and basically get that out of the way, because it runs directly right under here, which is right where we need to be. And yeah, it's kind of like, you know, tic-tac-toe. We're just going to start banging things off of here so we can get to where we need to get. So we're getting there. It's better than we thought. Oil pump's good, we believe. Oil pan is good. Ron thinks he can fix that oil pan where it's just leaking a little bit. We can tighten it up. So we'll let him try that. And everything else so far is looking pretty good, with the exception of the air filter I showed you earlier. So that's where we're at. It's not great, but that's where we're at. So I'm going to work on this until about 2 or 3, and then I'm going to come over here and go live and start working on this frame until probably 6, 7 o'clock, and then I'll go pick up my wife and we'll go back at it again tomorrow. So that's the plan. I do not want to dive into the actual timing chain on this until I get back from Cincinnati. But I'm starting to figure out the things I need. I know I need an air filter, a serpentine belt, oil pan gasket, for starters, timing chain kit, oil filter, all of those kind of things. So far, what I don't know about is, like, is my tensioner good? Is this, that, and the other? We got to kind of get down in there and look at it. But so far, not terrible, which is incredible. I feel like if I really wanted to, I could get away with just putting the top guide on up here. But I feel like there's a part of me that feels like I'm playing with fire there, and I just need to go ahead and change that timing chain and the other plastic guides that are deep inside of here. Or else it's just going to break eventually, because I really expected to find things broken and in the pan, and I didn't, which was, you know, great. But, you know, there's just a lot. So stay tuned for all this. We're still going. So here in a minute, you'll see a bunch of stuff off on that side over there. So I'll be back in a second, guys. All right, guys, here's where we got. Yeah, found my hat. Headlights are out. That bar that went across here, got that out. Intercooler piping's out. We're down to here, where now we got to remove the engine mounts, this one and this one, to gain access to everything else down here. I got the crank pulley off, and the belt I had to cut off because the tensioner's broke. I need a belt and a tensioner. Got the wheel well off, the tire, all kinds of stuff. Got the oil pan bolted back up. A lot of piping came off, things of that nature. Just getting to where we can get in here to even get to this. So yeah, that's where this is at. Minnie's minion, and we are getting ready right now to start on the Apache. We're absolutely exhausted, but we're gonna start with the Apache because that's just what we got to do. See all the junk, all the piping, intake, wheel well, pulley, everything's in the back. So happy with the progress on the Mini. Headlights. So we're getting there. Pro tip, guys, if you take bolts out, put them back. Right? So all the headlights, that bracket, just so you don't lose your stop and where it's going and so on and so forth. Now, what we're gonna do is, like, I'm gonna set up the camera over here by the door. That seemed to work pretty well yesterday. And we are going to go live and start probably, I don't know, probably up here, honestly. I'll start hitting these areas, this, that. I want to get this frame rail right. And then I'll probably hit the cross members, and then a good chance I'll probably climb inside and hit this side of the frame rail on the inside. and start knocking that down. So that's what we're going to be doing, at least for a couple hours. And I don't have as much time as I did yesterday, but we'll get a lot done nonetheless, and see where we get and see how this comes off. I'm not sure how it'll come off with the right angle and with the floppy paddles and stuff. I just don't know. I think it'll come off pretty good, but you know, we kind of got to see, right? So that's where we're at. So stay tuned for all of this. We're gonna finish getting set up and strapped in here and go to war on this thing and try to start dialing this frame in.